I recently read The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday. Starting your day with some Stoic philosophy can be like enjoying a hot cup of coffee, if coffee's your thing. The right Stoic idea can provide clarity and ready your mind for the challenges ahead. Ancient Stoics like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus found that meditating on Stoic ideas allowed them to reduce the struggle of daily life. Aurelius used Stoic philosophy to reduce the headache of running a massive Roman empire. Epictetus relied on Stoic philosophy to endure a life as a slave and go on to become a highly regarded teacher in Rome. The Daily Stoic contains 366 Stoic meditations that will help ready your mind every day for a year. After reflecting on many of the meditations, I've combined several Stoic ideas and created 5 essential Stoic meditations that I reflect on Monday through Friday, every week, to manage my stress, minimize distractions, and be more productive. Stoic meditation for Monday. The one thing I control is my mind. I don't control my body. My body can be damaged in a car crash or confined to a bed after being exposed to a virus. I don't control others. I can influence and incentivize others to do what I want them to do, but I ultimately have no control over what people do or don't do. I don't control my day. If I get an emergency phone call from my wife, my plans get scrapped. The only thing I control is my mind. More specifically, I control how I reason and how I respond to events. Realizing that I only control my mind is empowering because regardless of how out of control life seems, I know that I control what I think and what I focus on. I can choose to be curious when others are afraid, and I can choose to see opportunities when others see threats. And knowing I only control my mind is liberating, because if I use sound reasoning, I've done everything in my power and can simply let whatever happens happen. So every Monday morning, remind yourself, the only thing I control today is my mind, my reasoning, and my response to events. See what effect that Stoic idea has on your attitude during the day. Stoic meditation for Tuesday. I can do 3 things. When you encounter a stressful situation today, you can do 3 things. Alter your perspective, take right action, or endure. By seeing your situation from another point of view, you can avoid getting bogged down by distracting emotions and retain your ability to think clearly. The ancient Stoics often adopted a comic's perspective to lighten their mood and sharpen their mind. Try adopting a comic's perspective the next time you encounter a setback, and look for something humorous about your situation that you could tell a friend at a party next week. The second thing you can do to combat a stressful situation is to take right action. Avoiding, delaying, and blaming others are actions, but they aren't right actions. Right action improves your situation and gets you closer to your goal. Taking right action does not mean taking the perfect action. It simply means doing something small to get the ball rolling in the right direction. The third thing you can do to combat a stressful situation is to endure. The biggest obstacle to happiness is the expectation that we should always be happy. Sometimes the best course of action is to endure a period of discomfort and wait for the storm to pass. So start every Tuesday by identifying one problem you expect to face and simulate altering your perspective, taking right action, and enduring. Wednesday Stoic meditation. Sweat the small stuff. Imagine every small and seemingly insignificant decision you make today is repeated every day until you die. If in a moment of weakness today you stop by a fast food restaurant to get a burger and fries, you must now eat a burger and fries every day until you die. If you procrastinate for an hour today, you must procrastinate for an hour every day for the rest of your life. Imagine in 20 years what you could have done with the thousands of hours you've wasted and how much sooner you could have achieved financial freedom. Now, this thought experiment is a bit extreme, but it's helpful because your success in life is the accumulation of small and seemingly insignificant daily choices. So each Wednesday, be aware of the small choices you're making and ask yourself, am I making the easy choice or the right choice? As Jerzy Gregorek says, easy choices, hard life. Hard choices, aka right choices, easy life. Thursday's Stoic meditation desire wisely. If you want a big home and a nice car, you'll need to give up some freedom to attain and maintain those things. As Ryan Holiday says, the more things we desire and the more we have to do to earn and attain those achievements, the less we actually enjoy our lives and the less free we are. What we desire attaches strings to our mind and guides our movements like a puppet master. If we could somehow desire nothing, we would be invincible, because nothing would pull at our minds, and no person could leverage our desires to get us to do something. But the objective is not to drop our desires. Desire is part of life and necessary to achieve success. The objective is simply to limit desires so that we can retain our sense of freedom. The ideal goal is to have one big desire at a time, one thing that you will allow to dictate your emotions and thoughts for part of the day. This way you can maximize your success and your happiness. So at the beginning of every Thursday, ask yourself, what one desire is worth giving up some freedom to attain today? Friday's Stoic meditation. Take delight in simple things. Seneca, one of the prominent ancient Stoics, said barley porridge or a crust of bread and water do not make a very cheerful diet, but nothing gives one keener pleasure than the ability to derive pleasure even from that. Seneca learned to take delight in his ability to find delight in simple things. Now, if Seneca could find pleasure in simple things 2,000 years ago, surely we can do it today. I've made a deliberate effort every morning to take extreme delight in waking up in a temperature-controlled room, in having a comforter made of soft fabric on top of me, and hot water that comes out of a shower head seconds after I turn the handle. If a 15th century peasant arrived in modern times, she would constantly be amazed at what she sees, what she tastes, and what she experiences. So every Friday morning, adopt the perspective of a 15th century peasant and go through your day in a sense of awe of everything you see, taste, and experience, so that you leave little room for negative emotion to ruin your day. In the end, open up your calendar and populate your work week with the following Stoic meditations. Monday, the one thing I control is my mind. Tuesday, I can do 3 things: alter my perspective, take right action, or endure. Wednesday, sweat the small stuff. Thursday, desire wisely. And Friday, take delight in simple things. Meditate on these ideas in the morning and during the day, and you just might find that you live with more clarity, wisdom, and joy. That was the core message that I gathered from the Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday. This is a great book to have by your bed and routinely come back to for Stoic wisdom. I highly recommend it. If you would like a one-page PDF summary of insights that I gathered from this book, just click the link below and I'll be happy to email it to you. If you already subscribe to the free Productivity Game email newsletter, this PDF is sitting in your inbox. If you like this video, please share it. And as always, thanks for watching and have yourself a productive week.